How can some small kitchen changes create a big impact? That's the topic that we're going to address today on Flourish-Meant. I'm your host, Tina Yeager, and today I have an expert guest, and his name is Mark Semelbeck. He is the CEO and founder of A Better Meal. It's a wonderful new AI-powered meal planning app designed to make home cooking easier and healthier for busy families. Welcome, Mark. I am so excited to have you on Flourish-Meant today.
Thank you, Tina. I'm excited to be here.
Mark, I'd like to take a minute to look at how a better meal with small kitchen changes can help make big differences for families who have dietary restrictions or who are trying to lose weight. Can you address some of those specific needs that families or individuals might have that they would want to look for in your app?
We have personalization capability with an app, in particular with food allergies, right? That's one of the things that really drove this, is that all of my daughter's kids had food allergies. You can specify those food allergies in the app so that it won't recommend items with gluten or items with peanuts, tree nuts, milk, dairy. So you can specify to the app, I need recipes that don't have these ingredients. We are not what I would call a diet app, certainly, but we do have the capability to search our recipe database. If you are on, say, a keto diet, we want to make sure we have plenty of good recipes that satisfy, the Whole30 method, where you go 30 days with restricting certain items. So you can find recipes that you like that have those restrictions in them, or that are keto diet friendly, or paleo or pescatarian, all these things, so that you can search our recipe catalog for recipes that satisfy those diets. So that's really what we want to be able to do, so that if you are on a specific diet, you can scroll through hundreds of recipes that satisfy those dietary needs, dietary restrictions, allergies, all of those things. And our nutrition team is constantly working to create more recipe categories that satisfy both diet restrictions, specific diets that you might be on, and food allergies.
So for someone who has a low sodium diet or who's diabetic, this would actually find things that they could eat that would be safe for them to include in their weekly plan.
Correct. That's correct. And that, again, we are working on implementing that with our AI recommendation engines also, so that it gives users more freedom to find new recipes, things that they might not have tried before, but that still satisfy those needs, especially for diabetics and people who are pre-diabetic and just are monitoring their A1C and all those different things that so many people now, they want to monitor those things to make sure they don't develop pre-diabetes and things like that.
Mark, can you talk about the time savings? I know that one of the things that I mentioned is that people want to do a healthy lifestyle. They want to live with good food in their diet for themselves and their families, but it can be overwhelming and it takes a lot of time, and not everybody has all Sunday afternoon to do that. How much time do they have to invest to use the app from A Better Meal instead?
This is really where I am so proud of where we have gotten with this latest release. We've got a series of approximately 35 videos on kitchen skills. They're 2.5 minutes long. You can watch some of those, right? And my idea is, instead of scrolling through Instagram to see what's going on in the morning, you can scroll through A Better Meal and in 10 minutes, look at 2 or 3 skills videos, and then find recipes where you can use those skills. Having the right knives and knowing how to chop and dice. Air fryers are extremely popular because they're so fast. You can cook meal, and you think fried, but you can cook very healthy meals in an air fryer very quickly. And with our video series, you can learn how to use the air fryer, how to meal prep, how to store the things that you prepped for the week. All of those things you can learn in the app and then immediately find recipes that you can apply these skills to. In a matter of a short period of time, you can really be comfortable in going to the kitchen and getting things done without spending all day doing it.
Mark, what are some of your favorite features that you want to offer to families to help them be able to deliver healthy meals for their families?
There are a lot of people now in that, mid 20s to early 40s even, who didn't really learn how to cook at home. I know my mom learned how to cook at home. She grew up on a farm. She grew up helping her mother cook for the people who had been working on the farm all day, right? So she learned from her mother. One of the people on our team said her mother was a great cook, but she worked all day in a high pressure job. And when she came home in the evening, the kids stayed out of the kitchen. This was her unwind time for her to do the cooking, unwind, and be ready to spend the evening with her family. Well, I can understand that, but the kids in the family didn't learn how to cook because they weren't in there with mom. And they went off to college and they ate in the dorm. That's what I did, ate dorm food. Don't like to remember that necessarily, right? But didn't learn how to cook like people have in the past. That's just a different, we're just set up different. You get home from football practice or from whatever extracurricular activity, then you've got to do homework. You're not in the kitchen helping mom or dad cook. So these cooking videos, I think, are key to helping people get confident in the kitchen and look forward to cooking, right? Looking forward to learning new skills in the kitchen. So number one. Number two are the meal plans that we have. Healthy, quick meals, Mediterranean meals, pescatarian meals, and looking through those and discovering, hey, I've had this at a restaurant. I would never have thought of cooking it myself, but now I have the skills, the ingredient list, the recipes, the ability to push a button, and it sends all that to the grocery store so I can pick it up and I can cook something that, man, I know I had this a few weeks ago at a restaurant. I can prepare that for my family. So those two things, learning the skills and exploring the meal plans that we have that you can be excited about preparing food for your family.
Mark, is this app expensive? Is it cost prohibitive, or is it accessible to most middle class and working families?
So we're $4.99 a month. We also have an annual that's 20% off of that if you get an annual license. So we've got it, I believe, priced in a place that is acceptable to just about anyone.
And how can people learn more about A Better Meal and get this app for themselves?
Visit our website at abettermeal.com and you can see our, who we are, what our goals are to help you, and visit also the A Better Meal app on the App Store for either Android phones or for iPhones. So we're on both of the app stores and the website to learn all about us and how we can help bring joy to your kitchen.
I hope that all of you listening were encouraged about making healthy meals for your families. And of course, I also hope that you will come back for the next episode of Flourish-Meant.